I am rebuilding Manchester United because they are rubbish. They finished 15th in the Premier League, which is their worst finish ever, and they even lost the Europa League final to Spurs. So today, I am rebuilding them, and how this is going to work, this is like a bit of a mini-series. I'm going to play all the games up until January to see where we are. I'm going to sell some players, bring players in, and once we get to January, we'll bring even more players in if we have to. So let's get straight into it. So here is the team that we're working with at the very beginning of the mini-series. We've put Matheus Cunha in because obviously he signed for them in real life, but we do have some work to do with this team. We're going to have a lot of outgoings and a good few incomings as well. So these are all the players that are transfer listed. Johnny Evans, Christian Eriksen, Luke Shaw, Lindelof, Onana, Rashford, Sancho, Malacia, Anthony. You know all the ones who won't be at the club next season. These are all being sold. And here we go. Sancho's gone, Onana's gone, Højlund, Malacia, Lindelof, Anthony's gone, Eriksen, Rashford, Garnacho, Johnny Evans and Luke Shaw have all left. Now the squad is looking a bit bare. A lot of players have left the club, but it means we've got a big budget to bring in some even better players. So let's get cracking. First player in the door had to be Bryan Mbeumo. He's linked to United in real life. He's most likely going there in real life. We had to make it happen. 19 goals in the Prem last season. Hopefully he can do it this year as well. And Mbeumo's goal scoring partner will be Alexander Mitrovic. We brought him in from Al Hilal. I did see a thing saying he was linked with United, but I wanted to sign him because it's just something different. Like, everyone signs Gyökeres on a United career mode. I want it to be different. And we know he can do it in the Premier League as well. Hopefully, he's a big signing. And the final signing through the window, he's linked to them in real life. Emiliano Martinez. My goalkeeper at the Villa, it pains me to do this. But Onana's out the window. We needed someone better to replace him. And Emmy's come in to take that number one spot. Hopefully, he can be cooking for us this year. Now, looking at that team, I have a lot more confidence going into the season. So let's get cracking. Premier League opening day, definitely a top 5 day of the year, and we're facing Fulham at home. It would be Fulham to start things off. Harry Maguire was in no man's land, and former United player Andres Pereira sticks it in the back of the net to make it 1-0, only 15 minutes in. Not the ideal start to this career mode, but I guess it is quite realistic. Fulham on the counter-attack again, Jimenez into Iwobi. That's a huge save from Martinez to deny him. Cunha would get the ball out on the left-hand side, he'd get his shot off, but it was a decent save from Leno, but it wasn't really troubling them at the same time. Raul Jimenez would get a chance, and that is absolutely diabolical. How cheeky was that? Andreas Pereira has scored his second of the game. I can't believe it. Former United man is absolutely dogging on us right now. Mitro would get his goal in the 84th minute, his first United shirt, but it was just a consolation. We lost our first game of the season in the Premier League against Fulham. It wouldn't get any easier. We faced Liverpool at home. Both teams were looking for the opener in this game, but it wasn't coming. We had chance after chance, and so did they. But it will be there, Diogo Jota to open the scoring to make it 1-0. Then Mo Salah would get a chance inside the box on his left foot, and you just can't let him do that. He wraps it into the far corner to make it 2. Then Liverpool started to run away with it. Jota got his second of the game. We did get a goal, but just like the Fulham game, it was nothing but a consolation goal. Next up, a trip to Sunderland at the Stadium of Light. We needed to get all 3 points here. And it was Sunderland early on, actually, nearly scoring a goal. But Manuel Ugarte would pick up the ball on the edge of the box and absolutely slap one in to make it 1-0 20 minutes in. And what a goal that is from the Uruguayan. Sunderland didn't give up though. Isidore would turn Maguire and absolutely slap it into the far corner. Could Emmy have done better? I guess we'll never know. But what a goal. We were hungry for them 3 points. Mitro absolutely slapped one off the bar. But look at this from Dorgu. This is what I love to see, winning that ball. And Mbeumo would hassle the fuck out of the defenders to win that ball. Gets into the box and gets his first goal in a Man United shirt. What a goal that is. The hassle and the finish as well. That's what you love to see from your forwards. Come on. And that goal would wrap up all 3 points going into the next game against Leeds. Derby day against Leeds. It would be Joel Pirot to get through. Chip Emmy, but it would come off the bar. We got away with one there. Just before half-time, Cunha got played through, but he couldn't capitalise on the chance, hitting it straight at the keeper. We really wanted this goal. Dorgu with an absolute perfect ball into Mitrovic, but the header just wasn't quite it. But we were still coming at them. Dorgu again finds Matheus Cunha. Cunha with a touch on his left foot in the last minute. Seals up all 3 points. What a goal that is from the Brazilian. And honestly, Dorgu, top 10 performances of the season so far. Our second win of the season. Can we go on a run? If any team's going to stop us, it's most likely going to be these. Arsenal at the Emirates. This is going to be a tough one. Early on, it would be Arsenal to break the deadlock. Kai Havertz absolutely smashing one into the top corner. And I mean, what finish that is. I mean, Emmy maybe should have done better as front post, but the power, I don't think I would have stopped it. Mitro would get a chance to level it, but David Rayo made a good save to put it out for a corner. We didn't give up though. Cunha, the Brazilian, chops back, dinks one into Mitro, and look at this. An absolute beauty. He takes it down on his chest and smacks it into the far corner to make it 1-1. Come on. An Arsenal attack led to nothing. We'd win the ball. We'd get it out to Matheus Cunha. And just watch this. Lovely play. Mitro into Dorgu. Dorgu cuts it back to Mitro. Mitro absolutely smashes it in the front post to make it 2-1 to United. And what a goal that was. What a counter-attack. Mitrovic, he's absolutely cooking. Arsenal just had to be party poopers though. Saka would find Kai Havertz into Martinelli, who'd make it 2-2. He's still got 20 minutes to go though. Anything can happen. Cunha would pick up the ball, gets past Saliba and plays in Mitro. Mitro, can he get his hat-trick? Of course he can. The composure from the Serbian. And he makes it 3-2 to United. All 3 points might be coming home to Old Trafford. Literally the last second of the game here and we're still going at them. Cunha cuts back in. Finds Mitro. Mitro on his left foot gets his 4th for the game. Mitrovic, what a player. He's got 4 goals. This could be an all-time Premier League performance here. We're witnessing greatness and we don't even know it. But what a win that was. I thought when Kai Havertz scored early on, we were cooked. Can we do the same against our Manchester rivals? Manchester City away at the Etihad. Let's have it. It would be us causing problems early on and Mbeumo would dink one over to Mitrovic. What a touch that is. And he's never missing from there in the back of the net to make it 1-0 against Manchester City. Come on, Mitrovic is on absolute fire. City would level though. Haaland would get through. Emi would make a great save, but it just falls to Nico Williams unmarked. It's a bit unfortunate, really. 1-1. City would go on to get their second not long after. Savinho would cut back in on Mazraoui and slap it into the far corner on his left foot to make it 2-1. And I'm not going to lie, he absolutely done up Mazraoui then. It was like he was on ice skating things, whatever they're called. We were still pushing though. Kobe would play one into Mitrovic and you'd put your house on him scoring that. Can you believe he's put that wide? That was like a ghost goal, like you used to see on in football compilations. I swear to God that went in, but it just didn't. Then City would completely kill us off. Haaland would find Rodri and Rodri would put it in the back of the net. Mr. Ballon d'Or makes it 3-1. And that's all 3 points gone from us. And I thought when Mitrovic scored that first goal, I thought we were going to beat these, but I guess you can't win everything. Straight into the Carabao Cup quarterfinals against Spurs. They've been a bit of a bogey team for me in career mode and United in real life. So let's see what happens. And we'd start off the game well. Martinez throwing one out to Mbeumo, who dings one over to Mitro. And when Mitro's gunning for one goal, there's nothing you can do. He chops back on his left foot and puts it in the back of the net to make it 1-0. What a goal from Mitrovic. Genuinely, what a player. Didn't think he'd be this good, but he's been absolutely amazing. We'd get another chance though. Mbeumo out to Ahmad. Ahmad would find Kobe, and watch this. Kobe bodies his way through, but he stuck it over the bar. I'm pretty sure that's landed in my back garden. Brennan Johnson would get the ball out on the wing, holding the ball up quite well, into Dom Solanke, who'd find Son, and Son would make it 1-1. And just imagine if Mainu put that chance away, this wouldn't be happening right now. 4 minutes later, Dom Solanke would make it 2-1, and just look how the game's flipped over from that one chance being missed. We went from 1-0 up to 2-1 down in the space of 5 minutes. Can't believe it. Pedro Porro were playing Brennan Johnson. How's he got the ball? He puts it in the back of the net to make it 3-1. We have absolutely crumbled. I said Spurs was a bogey team for both me and United. Maddison would find Brennan Johnson again, who'd find Son, who'd get his second of the game, beating Emi at the front post to make it 4-1. I reckon that's tie over. Straight back to the Premier League. We've got Newcastle at Old Trafford. Now, this is a big one. This is the race for Europe, if we can get it. Ahmad would find Mitro, who nearly get a goal against his former team, but not quite. Then Gordon would drive through the middle of the pitch like a prime Morgan Rogers, get his shot off, and that's a great goal from Gordon. To be fair, you got to give it to him. We should have stuck a challenge on him, though. Joe Linton on the ball. He found Isak, and Isak put it away just before half-time to make it 2-0. Jeezy, Bibs, man. We were still creating chances. Ahmad would find Cunha, but he put it straight at the goalkeeper. Just wasn't going in. Mitro would get the ball in the box, cutting back on his left, gets a shot off, but that's a very good block, to be fair. Honestly, we had so much chances to get back into this game. We could have easily made it 2-2 or 3-2. But because of all the chances we missed, Newcastle go up the other end to make it 3-0. Alexander Isak with a cute finish. And that's the end of these highlights. Alright, so we're midway through the season. We're currently sitting in 8th, 10 wins, 2 draws, 7 losses. And I mean, it's not bad. I mean, it's better than United last season. And we're actually ahead of Newcastle, so we could have gone literally 4 points clear of them if we beat them, but we lost to them. Leeds are ahead of us. Liverpool aren't doing too well. Palace are in 4th. Like, what the hell? Villa in 10th. Yeah, you know what? I don't mind it. I mean, we can push for Europe second half of the season. Mitro is absolutely cooking. 19 goals in all comps, 17 in the Prem, 2 assists. It's not bad, is it? Bruno 9 and 5, Mbeumo 8 and 5, Cunha 8 and 10, Ahmad even 2 and 4, Mainu 1 and 2, Dorgu 1 and 2. Like, it's not bad. The stats are actually very good, so at least we're making goals. Mitro is actually the Premier League top goal scorer as well, 17 goals. Cunha's the top assister. Emi, I doubt's got much clean sheets. Yeah, he's got 3. I expected that, to be fair. We concede a lot of goals. So for episode 2, I've got some signings lined up. And there's definitely one on this list who I really want. So comment who you think I should sign. But I think I know who I'm signing anyway. But still leave a comment as well. If you enjoyed part 1/episode 1 of the Man United rebuild, then please like and subscribe if you're new. And leave a comment as well, because it all helps getting out on the YouTube feed. So yeah, thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video.